might be able to check things out. With a back or without?
Oh, I think I'd go for the back.
Swivel?
I suppose you could swivel. Hey, maybe one of those director's chairs. What do you think of those?
I think that's kind of a pompous look. You know, my parents used to have a kitchen chair that would have been perfect.
You mean one of those vinyl things?
Yes.
Vinyl, yeah.
Got some good motion there.
Excuse me. Can I help you? No, just got to chat to the security guard.
Did Mr. Ross tell you to do this?
What's your name?
Evan Fain.
I'm engaged to Mr. Ross's niece. I'm probably going to be taking over this whole place someday, so if I were you, I'd stay on my
It's a good little rotation there.
I'm terribly sorry, I didn't know.
Without having my hands too close. I can do it without my hands close to it. But it's just that I need to practice doing that still.
Mr. Ross said this was okay?
I'm his nephew, all right? Don't worry about it. Get in. Check it out.
Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Step off.
Yeah.
You said step off? Wow. That is too much. Hey, Tony.
See? It's pretty good. See, it's very cool because that's the first time doing it live without touching it, without my hands near it. So it's pretty good that I was able to do it. My energy is flowing. So like I'm in an optimistic mood to do
I
it.
don't think so, George. You get no rush from bowling. Rush? You want to rush? Drop a ball on your tongue,
Yeah,
my friend.
it's a good one.
Talk about a rush. You'll be throbbing. You'll see
Yeah, deep
visions.
breathing good is real important.
I'm thinking rock climbing.
But I'm glad I did this stream so that
Just the two of
wait a
us.
minute.
All right, all right. Hey, I'll make some sandwiches. You know, what do you like? Tuna, peanut butter?
lower down the TV a little bit so that I can show you guys these things and everything. You can't hear me talking, or do you hear the TV a little bit? You don't hear the TV?
Cool. So, what do you say we climb a rock mañana?
Hi.
Manana.
C trio.
Might be a problem.
Can you guys hear me though?
Have a boiled lamb.
Talking, yeah.
You know, I think they charge me if I cancel with only one manana's notice.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, my man, what are you doing? Manana.
But I have other shapes too. Other standing foil shapes and stuff like that too. Then the inverted side wheel thing. But the cell phone is real good too for smoothness, but you can do it on other surfaces. I've done it on the floor before. But it requires a little bit more work. And I think that these foils can do it on the floor too. Doesn't have to always be like a complete surface. Could be like this table right here. This is like a wood table and it's relatively pretty smooth. I could probably do it on here too, but it takes a little bit of time.
You need a boost to climb into your bed.
But this is a pretty good weekend though.
What are you, like a sidekick now?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, it's a nice weekend.
Such a cool guy.
Cool guy? What are you, in 8th grade?
He's the first cool guy I've ever been friends with in my whole life. You know, it's a different world when you're with a cool guy. He's not afraid of anybody. Gee, the other way he talks to waitresses. He gets free pie. Hey, nice move today.
What?
Horning in on my rock climbing trip. It's just supposed to be me and Tony.
He asked me.
You put him on the spot.
Now, I think that you're in love with him.
What? That's ridiculous.
No, I don't think so.
Watching Seinfeld right there.
You love him.
You better be careful on those rocks tomorrow, buddy. And you're not having any sandwiches either.
You're sliding around pretty good too. Mm. I use a special foil that's very light. Didn't you see me do it with my hands before? I showed you before, man. Like a few moments ago, I did it with my hands far away. I pressed the button.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was perfect. I did watch you from the beginning. The moment
Yeah.
I got a notification that you are coming live, I did join and I saw you doing with couple of things, with the small one, medium one, and the big one. And at one point you
Yeah.
did with hands apart because somebody was requesting you to do with eyes. So I've been
Yeah.
I've seen you.
Um,
I've seen you doing
yeah. And I feel very proud too because I was hoping that I would do a good job and I did, you know. Sometimes you have to like what I do is I get myself when I turn on the live stream, I make sure that I get myself in the right mood and I'm just doing it, you know, so I could keep the momentum going, you know.
Yeah, I
Good
get you.
demonstration.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and basically I'm consuming this from Robert, the
Yeah.
supplements. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I have a couple of bottles that I ordered, like Maggie, and then the
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ormus, and yeah. And trust me,
Mhm.
I don't know how, if I should say they have helped me or it's myself who is doing it, but I personally believe yes, they are having some impact on me, and
Mhm.
also Robert was saying, or Trevor, anything. So he was saying
Yeah.
like the alcohol would impact in the long run, and rather smoke weed because weed is not going to have any impact on the ormus consumed. It goes straight to
Mhm.
the head, and then whereas the alcohol gets into the body, it might eat up the ormus that's going to settle in our intestine and which might help
Mhm.
our
Mhm.
body to do so. You're saying the weed wouldn't affect you and the
Yeah.
alcohol would. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And
Yeah.
yeah, so and the tips, the books, the book that or whatever, the small uh, guide kind that you have kept on net, when I read,
Mhm.
I'm not sure if it was you. Yeah, I think it was you or Robert, because you're saying try to focus and in a gloomy, when it's dark, like with lights
Mhm.
off, and then when you're sleepy, trust me, all these really had, it was moving so slowly. And then when I switched off the lights, I kind of tried, I was really sleepy and I pushed myself to do, because I knew, I mean, as I read and I believed that
Mhm.
when you're sleepy, it would really have a better impact on the object. So I was literally dozing off, and when I was opening my eyes, it was moving even more faster. I was like
Mhm.
crazy, and like when I'm again totally conscious and I'm trying to focus, it's moving so slow. And when I doze off for a while, and when I open, it's like moving so fast, and I was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like,
It's very cool.
what, because I don't usually have fan, but then I have everything switched off, and it's just one little room here, and with the fan here,
Yeah.
and then like, so I'm just inside one small room, and then there is no scope of wind, and then it was like zooming all around in the pan, like, so I really got like whatever these inputs are small, but they have very high impact on you in terms of
Yes, yes.
in terms of progress. So yeah, that was really
Yeah,
nice.
that's good.
Yeah, and then I also got the inputs whatever you're doing on daily basis. I see your videos, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
slowly. Initially, I practiced with hot water, and it was moving pretty fast. Then I practiced
Mm-hmm.
with warm water. The speed was well more or less the same, but still, yeah. And then I'm practicing with cold water, and the speed has reduced drastically. And then I remembered your words saying that the warm water, hot water is more intuitive. Well, the water per se has intuitive, it's very intuitive, and the hot water was more intuitive, and whereas compared to cold water. And now
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to practice more with cold water, and then slowly get off with cold water, and then try to do that what you're doing, without water,
Yes,
because
yes.
water
Mm-hmm.
is adding to your intuitiveness. But now when I remove water and do it with the foil, I know it's going to be more challenging, but then I need to bring in all my focus, all my learnings, and all my
Yeah.
perseverance,
Yes.
persistence, and then that's what I intend to do. My next step, maybe in a week, I plan to do what you're doing, move with the foil. And what I seriously take from you is keep practicing, give the object time, let it go the way it wants to move. Don't
Mm-hmm.
don't push. And when I place it in the water, I need to wait for a while, because on its own it starts to move, and then I realize that I did imagine them, like, no, it's going to be here, it's going to be there. So it's kind of my thoughts already are playing and tuning, or dictating its moves. And then I give it
Mm-hmm.
time, I wait for it, then it settles at one point, and then I start to move it. And trust me, initially when and if you ask me, it's, well, I've read many, I've seen many, I've all of that stuff, but if I made a move, if I stepped into it, it's all because of you alone.
Yeah.
Because I've made many attempts. I think everybody does that. Like, everybody starts with a side wheel and the stuff, but no, it's not necessary for everybody to move it quick soon. But
Yeah.
everybody can move when he's doing it with water, because it's intuitive.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you have
Yes.
said, your observation, your experience is definitely, an added value for others. And this is where I
Mm-hmm.
really believe teachings come into play, because everybody teaches, but I'm not sure how far they are effective, because everybody preaches the side wheel, but it's not going to work for everybody at first time. But I believe at least 95 to 99% it's going to work with the water, because I mean it's at least building confidence. I wouldn't say the wheel is not going to move. It would move, but it might move for 5 months, 6 months, 1 year. But
Mm-hmm.
how patient the guy is going to be? Is he really going to hold so much of patience for 1 year or 6 months? But the
Yeah.
water, it's going to be intuitive, and it would definitely work even the first time or second time or in a week's time. And the best part is it's going to build confidence. It's going to give him confidence. He's going to believe in it. He's going to definitely be more progressive. He'll put more attempts. So
Yeah.
that's the best part, and that's the best part. Please go ahead. Today you just have 2 viewers, 3 viewers, but trust me, you'll have few millions down the line. And I remember you are doing very small, but now I see a lot of progress in you. And it's not
Yeah.
about rushing. It's all about giving time. Give time, give
Yeah.
time. Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
know
Right.
putting all the learnings, all the principles together, and giving it time. And taking time
Mm-hmm.
is the key, basically. That's what, because it's no rush. It's not like I want to do it in the morning with a piece of paper and move a mountain in the night. That's not
Yeah.
that's not the
I know. Yeah.
intention. If that was the
Yeah.
aim, I think there is no point in the learning, or there is no value to telekinesis or psychic.
Yes, it's true. Yeah.
It's learning. Give it time, and how much time you take and how much efforts you're putting to do great things matters. So
Yes. Yes.
that's the best part I've learned from you, because I was in a rush. I'm like, today do with some water, and tomorrow create fire. That's not the way it's going to work. Give it
Yeah.
time. Give it time is the key. Patience is the key. Putting all your learnings together is the key. And that's what
Yes. Yes.
I have really learned from you. And if it wasn't you, I would have given up this way long back, because it would have just looked like whims and fancies. It wouldn't have been it wouldn't have seemed real to me or been real to me. So
Yeah.
water was the trick, water was the good news, and water played a key role in my faith or belief towards this, psychokinesis. And I'm
Yeah.
really glad.
And-
I'm really glad, and I
yeah.
appreciate you and appreciate you. Yeah.
Oh well, thank you, and I'm glad you're going too.
And I'm
'Cause
also spreading a word of mouth to whoever is into this, because it might seem funny, foolish, mad to everybody, but I think ultimate key is this. And if people have realized it, I'm definitely pointing it that it's you, and people should see, or people must have their eyes on you,
yeah.
because they're going to learn it. It's not me, because I'm still not in a situation where I can reinforce confidence in them, but I'm glad that you're doing it, and it's a very big cause, very good cause, because I think maybe in few years, or maybe like 100 or 50 or 100 years, I think the world is going to move towards this.
Yes.
Going to move towards this. And whatever technology we are seeing today, it's nothing but all of this. It's nothing but all of this. It's very low level, and what you are doing, what we are trying to achieve, is very high level. Otherwise, you have an Apple Watch, doing with all the clinch and pinch, and like you have today phone where initially you needed to key in the code to open. Now you have fingerprints. Now you have facial recognition. So how is all this is happening? It's just one low part of all this power or everything.
Yes,
So
it's
it's
true.
just
Yeah.
that we are trying to aim or get into the higher level, and you cannot jump 1 kilometer at a time. You need to walk centimeters, feet, meters, few meters, and then you reach a kilometer. So it's not a
Yeah.
giant leap. Every small step adds to the long journey. So I'm really
Yes.
happy we are starting, though I started small, but I believe that I can make it big after seeing many, experts like Robert and you. Yeah. Then, I'm glad.
No, I'm very happy,
glad to
man.
have a word of, speak to you today. I've been longing it for a while, but you see, it just
Yeah.
happens. You long for
Yeah.
something, it's bound to happen. But it's all about time. Yeah.
But I'm very happy that you're progressing, and I'm happy that my videos help, because when I make the videos, I try to explain them like very natural and simple, so it doesn't become complicated, so people can learn quick, and it's very straightforward.
Yeah.
No, not too much complicating. Just this is how you do it. Just take your time. I try to make it straightforward, and so like I'm glad that my videos did help you,
Yeah.
and I hope that they help more other people.
Yeah, I think even Ormus is really helping. Ormus is really, yeah.
And the other thing too is carrying your successes. Like you're probably already doing it, but like whenever you have like a small movement with the water or the side wheel, what you want to do is that you want to carry that success and feel humble and proud, and you carry it the next day. Not like to carry it throughout your day in the back of your mind to appreciate it, and that allows you to grow more and more and more.
Yeah.
To recognize and to appreciate it and be patient with yourself.
Actually, I was on a vacation, so I really didn't practice this for a while. And then, after like almost 3 weeks, when I tried to do, I was like really doubtful. And then, trust me, for first 5 minutes, there wasn't any movement. And then, I was like, no, I ought to believe in myself. And then, I think over a period of time, it took like more than like 10 minutes. But then, yeah, it started, and then I was really happy. I was like, well, I'm not, as you said, you need to practice as well all the time. So, yeah.
Yeah, and just kind of like ease yourself in and out. Don't rush it. Don't become frustrated. Just kind of find a perfect balance.
Yeah.
Like take a break one day and then practice the other day, and practice a few minutes in the morning and then relax for the rest of the day, and then a little bit at night. Find that little balance. That little pattern, routine.
Yeah, and I tried even after drinking alcohol, but then I think it does have some impact. It's not really going to be as effective as you did prior to having alcohol. So that's really it's a very pinching aspect, definitely. For people who want to have, definitely that's going to object them.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think you'll have to really control, but then yeah, having in limits might work. Having in your limits, yeah, what you said also, yeah, it does. But as long as you really have self control, and you can, you can really have
Mhm,
your
yes.
limits. Again, that's the key.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So you're starting to realize your own kind of like your own kind of understanding, huh? Your own understanding of it. Finding your own little ways of understanding and practicing, right? Your own
yeah,
comprehension. Yeah, that's good. That's real good, man.
yeah, man.
But I'm very happy that things are going well for you, and I hope that you stick with it and just keep going in the pace that you're going. Just keep going at the pace, and you'll grow more. There's certain regimen that you're following. Just keep doing that, and you'll grow faster
Well,
too.
actually, well, it's like if at all I do, it's in the nights, because when I feel sleepy, it's at that point, like after I read your guide, like I was like, yeah, do it probably like when you're really sleepy. So that's when I'm trying to do. Well, I really miss out because I even fall asleep without my notice. So, but if at all, like I'm really determined to do, I'm trying to do it like in a gloomy um, space with when I'm really tired, and when I'm going to fall asleep. So
Yeah.
even that's playing a major aspect, and that's really nice. So
Yeah, because I think it's the brain waves, like they change and shift, and it connects with the objects on the mind, the intention. It's like your dream. It's like you're kind of like half awake and half asleep, and you're like the spiritual energy is coming through more and kind of like going out more a little bit. It's a
and
very particular balance,
and I
to get
think
that
maybe
right.
like it's like when you're sleepy, your thoughts are not really your brain is not really active in terms of uh,
Yes,
being
yes, yes.
distracted. Like you're not going to really think of any happenings or like whims and fancies of your thoughts, or like you're not really going to have any of your um, how would I say, like you're not going to be distracted basically
Yes.
by the surroundings or happenings around you.
Yeah, and your intention, your thoughts are more softer, so they kind of flow more better,
Yeah,
instead of like because when you're awake, your thoughts become like arrows and they miss, they miss. Your intention shoots too hard,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and sometimes you have to pull back and relax and let it kind of flow and kind of enter the object, I don't know if that makes sense.
True.
Well, I'm very happy, man. I'm very happy, and I'm glad to finally see you on video too and talk to you too. Because we've been talking for a while, huh?
Yeah. It's been quite some time, but then yeah, I always like I'm not sure when you're free, so I wouldn't like I wasn't really asking to uh, like that we should talk, because it was way long back. Like I said, like because whatever doubts I had, that was what I wanted to talk with you. But then eventually, like following your videos and your postings, I got most of the answers. So like again, I really didn't want to probably disturb your schedule. But then like yeah, it happened because probably what we did. At least I had a plan to. So I think
Yeah,
yeah,
but I'm glad that everything came together too.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like I'll keep you if I'm making any progress. I'll keep you posted, and I'll reach out to you if I need anything. Definitely.
Yeah, whenever you have questions, like I always try to reply back to you, as quick as I can and all that.
Yeah. Well, like I appreciate that, because at least I've seen you haven't really taken too long as well. Like whenever you're getting a chance, I think you're really replying back. So really
That's
appreciate
good.
that.
That's good. Yeah. Well, I'm very glad too, man. I'm very glad everything's going well. Just keep on going.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that I came to do the demonstration, because I wanted to show the standing foil, because I'm getting more confident, and I'm progressing. I wanted to show it
Well, yeah,
live.
that's really visible through your videos. So you are definitely
Hmm.
making progress. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, man, my cell phone is running out of
Yeah. All right.
battery,
Yeah.
getting low.
Yeah. Later. No problem. See you.
Yeah, man. But thank you for coming by. And next time, we'll talk again, and just keep messaging me, and we'll do it again.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Well, take care.
Yeah. Take care. Bye.
God bless. Bye. And I'll turn this off pretty soon too. I think I'm gonna stay on a little bit longer. I'll stay on a little bit longer, so see if I can get this thing going. Got some good motion there. I'm gonna have to do it on this angle too because it's hard to see. It's hard to see it from any other way. But there you go, guys. Thank you very much. God bless. Okay. I see nobody's there right now. We'll do it next time.